Hi everybody, it's Chris, here to chansplain some more stuff to you. All of you have a million questions about how to get cast in these videos, so I'm just gonna be straight up and be super transparent with you. I know some of you are interested in producing your own media and working on your own channels, so I'm just gonna tell you how cut.com casts its talent. So when you have a channel that's entirely about people and about their identities and their personalities and about talking, then casting is actually the most important thing. It's a thing we probably spend the most production hours invested in. God knows that we have put our producers, bless their souls, through the ringers to find some pretty peculiar and idiosyncratic people along the way.
Good. Oh, hey, damn it!
Stick it in your anus and have a tail.
So there's some pretty impossible asks that we've put our producers through. One, finding a priest that is willing to actually smoke weed on camera. We did, come across a couple priests that admitted to using cannabis, but it's another thing to have them actually come and be on camera, knowing that their congregations or their communities are out there watching.
Time and pool and
We found one though, and we flew him up from Florida just to make this video, but it was totally worth it.
What'd you think of your overall experience?
Had fun. Glad it came out.
Would you do it again?
Oh yeah, in a minute.
In the end, we draw all of our talent from a variety of sources. So one is we use our friends and family. So you might recognize, of course, our CEO's mother.
When was the last time you masturbated and where was I? What?
And his own child in the videos.
Try some of the injera.
Jabooty, jabooty, jabooty.
You'll see our producer Blaine's entire family in the videos.
I was on Mexican Viagra.
You took Viagra?
Yes, I took Mexican Viagra.
Why did you do that?
Because I didn't think I can get it up.
Sometimes we see random people on the street that we will ask to be in our videos. I think we once needed a bunch of people to watch Dan and Dietrich pooping in the bathroom, and it was actually kind of hard to find people.
We'd like you to watch us poop, is what we're saying.
What?
We'll pay you.
We will pay you.
Does anybody want to watch us poop?
So we went across the street to the dental office, we went down to the coffee shop, and we asked people if they would watch Dan and Dietrich poop.
How many people do you need? I work at this dental clinic right here, and there are a
10.
few people in there. Oh, we got it.
Alright, here we go.
So just wait around if you want to be in a video. I'm sure we'll ask you eventually. We actually do hire people that are professional actors. It's really easy for us to use talent agencies to get talent. So these are people that are ready to be on camera, have some experience. But I think what you're really asking is whether or not we're scripting the content here. So I'll just tell you straight up, no one has the energy to script an entire video from start to finish. We'll invite people on that are professional actors and stuff, but we'll ask them to do weird stuff without prompting them. So I think one thing you'll notice is that, of course, we at Cut cast for diversity. A lot of people seem to complain about that, like they think we're cultural Marxists for over-representing queer people and people of color and trans people. A lot of you have some fighting words about our casting choices. But I will stand by our mission here at Cut, which is to explore the diversity of human thought and experience, and that actually our differences are the interesting thing. If you wanted a channel with a bunch of people from the same background, same income level, same childhood experiences, talking about the same old stuff, that would be basic. And we are less interested in totalizing narratives. That's Cut. If you watched Cut, you get this idea. I don't know if you guys understood how complicated it can be to cast some of these videos, but let me just tell you, Old Man Chan's story time. 100 Years of Beauty is hard to cast because we can't always find people with an cultural or ethnic or genealogical tie to very specific places in the world in our own backyard here in Seattle, Washington. We'll often look for people all around the country and fly them out. That just seems to be easier. So I actually got this comment about casting that I wanted to respond to, and it's about why there weren't any men in the Why I Cut video. So I want to tell you now that How it works at Cut is we have a certain deadline in which we need to release a video, and then we work backwards to cast and produce it. That video was an incredible challenge. So the people that came in and shared their stories about self-injury were being really generous, knowing they were opening themselves up to criticism and to general trollery on the internet. So they didn't have to do that, and we really are grateful to them. That said, it was really, really, really hard to find a man to be in the video. Not because men don't cut or self-injure, but because it was really hard in our experience to find someone that was willing to go on camera and talk about it. And given the time that we had to produce it, we just had to move forward with the people that we did cast. That said, I would be interested in doing that story again, so if there's anybody interested, you should hit us up. Let us know. You remember Dirty Data, our series in which we explore politics and the messy ways we count and enumerate people's opinions. It is so hard to find 50 Republicans in the Seattle area because this is a super blue state and super blue city. But we found them. We had to resort to some crazy measures, including going and standing on the street and asking people. I'm constantly surprised by people's willingness to be on camera, especially if it's around subjects that are really personal or intimate. What is your favorite sex position?
Tied down on my back.
Bent over the bed.
Thrusting from the ground.
And he smacks my ass at the same time.
Or doing things that maybe are not a little socially taboo, like drinking or smoking weed. My theory about this is that when you watch Cut, you see the way that we handle every one of our subjects. Even if they're people that we vehemently disagree with, or even if they're people with very peculiar or idiosyncratic lives, we actually do our best to portray them as cool people that you can actually get along with and share something in common with. That's kind of our whole ethos here. Cut is for everyone. Okay, let's read some damn comments. Here's a comment from Chameleon. You guys should have coworkers of Cut play Fear Pong. Okay, Chameleon, I will show you later that we actually do have a bracket on the board in which we will be playing Fear Pong. Will you ever make more Dirty Data? You know, I would love to make more Dirty Data, and I think there are actually millions of infinite questions that would be super fascinating to watch in a public space. So one thing that people always complain about with Dirty Data is that it's not scientific, that they're influencing each other, that this is not real social science. To which I would say that's the point. Actually, the point is to see how messy and problematic it is to collect information about people's opinions in the political sphere. What we see is a huge tangled mess, and I think I want to see more of that. And here's a comment from FJ Gaming. Cringiest channel on the internet. Thank you. Like, cringe seems to be the word du jour of our current moment. I feel like we were always cringing before we had the word cringe. It's just now its own fetish. You should have gotten high during this chansplaining. Maybe idea for another? I was high for all of the chansplainings, so I don't know what you're talking about. Cut video pushing the limits of YouTube rules and making you laugh while doing it. Thank you. Marina pulled this comment, so know that it's liked by both of us. Thank you for watching Chansplaining, everybody. I hope that you've learned something about Cut. Ask another question in the comments. You know I read them, even if they're cringy as fuck. If you want to be in a video, then we would love to have you. All you have to do is go to the link in the description box below, fill it out, and if you're something that we're looking for and the timing is right, we'll be in contact with you. As always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I'll see you in hell. I don't want to dance anymore.